Alright. Alright guys, welcome back to the Polaroid SX-70 restoration. Today I am going to be tearing down this thing. So I have a little bit of leather left on the top part of the camera. It's got to get scraped off. This takes forever to do. This glue is really strong. So I'm going to start working at that. The best way I've found to approach that is actually just this little chisel tool here. I've tried using like these wide paint scrapers before, and I just find it's a little awkward getting into all the corners on the camera, as it's really quite a unique design. So this little chisel works great, and it actually allows you to be more direct with the pressure that you're applying to scrape off all the old leather, which is really nasty stuff. Tomorrow I should be getting, it's either tomorrow or the following week, I should be getting the reskin kit for this camera. I also should be getting some film in for the SX-70. What I might do is I might take it out and shoot on it before I reskin it, just to make sure that everything's in operable condition and we're all good there. I probably won't record too much of this just because it's gonna be a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Ooh, that was bad. So gummed up on there. This is why it takes so long to remove the leather on these things. All right, oh my God. So she's now bare. That's what I just spent the past half hour, 45 minutes scraping off. Still like really tacky from all the glue on it. So now we're gonna move on to the part where I somehow get all this glue off of here, or at least good enough so that I could like apply new leather and have it stay on. I could not have timed this any better. So the moment I was done scraping off that SX-70's like leather, an Amazon package got delivered and it was my film. So I'm actually gonna go out and shoot it today. So that's really exciting. Okay, so there it is, the color film for the SX-70 that is now completely naked. If it wasn't so like sticky, I would say I actually kind of like it like that, just in all jet black. But it is functional, so I'm gonna go out and shoot on it now. We're gonna get this thing loaded up. My ugly boy. All right, the inspirational quote on this Polaroid is, "Wherever you aim, no two pictures are the same." I've definitely gotten this one before. Beautiful, nice and quick. She's ready to rock. First shot on the SX-70. Come on, Ding. She's so old now, it's crazy. This dog used to just run and run and run. Alright, so thus far, I would say one of the shots came out acceptable. The rest of them are kind of garbage. But I got 4 shots, 5 shots left, and I'm going to try and make up for it right here. I've got this nice tennis court and that really old school over there, so hopefully we can pull something out of here. Okay, we're back with a little bit of an update. Or last part of the video, I was scraping down this SX-70 and preparing it to put on the new skin. And I really made this a lot harder on myself than I really needed to. Goo Gone. You need to get Goo Gone if you're going to be doing this. It will make your life 1,000 times easier. You'll be scraping so much less. The moment I started putting the Goo Gone on the glue, it was like magic. I just started wiping it away. And it really prepared this so I could actually apply the new skin to the SX-70 itself. So as you can see, I've started doing that here, and I have my little surgery set up here, and we're doing the final part today. The final part I've waited to do because I was waiting on a few things. One, I needed to wait for all this stuff to dry, the new leather, but I also had to order these leather taps on Amazon for $5. So I know you're wondering, why are you doing that? If you saw the part 1 of this video, you know I repaired this motor, basically reconnected the gears inside so that the camera would be operational. How you get to those gears is through those screws right there, but when you put the new leather on, you cover up the screws. I really don't want to have to peel off the leather again if my repair fails. And I'm not saying I did a poor job. What I am saying is that it wasn't a permanent fix. I just want quick access if the spring that I fixed inside of there were ever to unseat itself. How we're gonna go about doing that today. So this is our new piece of leather that's gonna be going on the bottom of the SX-70. So I have to measure perfectly where those screws are gonna line up on the bottom here. I don't wanna do that or guess where it's going to be. I have to get it perfect. So I already know the measurements for where they're supposed to be, but I need to find a good way to mark where they are on the leather. And I could use like a Sharpie to do that. I do risk missing and being off a little bit and doing permanent cosmetic damage to that. All right, so I've quickly marked the it's like adhesive paper this is on. You really can't tell. There's a little mark on there. So this is going to be in line with the screws on the left side. All right, so for tapping the leather, I'm going to be using a 4mm leather tap. I purchased a pack of these on Amazon, probably, I think it was $5. So for $5, we've got our tool to cut the leather, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna place this on that spot where the two lines intersect, and we're gonna tap it out. Let's hope I get my measurements right.
Well, this is bad for the plot. While I look smart on camera here, making all my cute little measurements, and I missed 3 out of the 4 screws. I don't ever want to pass off the idea that I'm doing perfect work here. I'm making mistakes as I go along, and we're here to learn. So I did the best I could, and I still think it came out pretty dang good.
Tool. I'm gonna punch out the rest of these and we'll see how it looks.
Okay, I had to switch over to my iPhone here because the camera I was using before just died. Essentially, the next step in the process, one, wash your hands. You're about to be touching a lot of glue, and you want to have as little oil and dirt residue on you as possible. Can't stress enough how good 4mm tap worked on that. I think it turned out really well. So the first thing you want to do is you take a paintbrush and some 70% rubbing alcohol, and you're going to be rubbing it on the base, on the glue. So I'm just going to prepare the paintbrush here. We're going to have to kind of go quick with this one. And I'm going to try brushing all this stuff on as quickly as I can. This like activates the glue a little bit better, creates a tighter bond. So now we're racing against the clock here. Time to shine. All right, we're gonna put this over as best we possibly can. Not drop it. All right, let's line this stuff up. Slight problem. Looks like I missed my mark on part of this. That sucks. So, I missed 3 out of the 4. Well, that's why I'm not in the trades. So this is gonna look a little funny. Let's grab my tap again and very carefully negotiate this. That's why they say measure twice, cut once. Well, oh well. Baby taps. Messed up my tap holes pretty bad. Where those circles are the original ones, and I had to move over and get the actual ones. What I did was I just punched the new holes and then took the cutout from that and put it in the old one. Does it look funky? Yeah, but overall, no one's gonna really care. Who will know? No one will know. Only I'll know, because I'll just keep this side hidden from everybody. Now we have our access to the inside of the camera, which, to be honest, if this thing fails again on the inside, I was ripping the bottom cover off anyway. So I would much rather it look a little bit ugly for a little bit more practicality. I'm gonna let this dry. I guess we'll wrap it up there. But learn from my mistakes. Don't necessarily do as I do, because I don't know everything, but I'm learning as I go. So thanks for watching this episode of Shoot Retro. I hope to see you guys in the future episodes. I do now also have a print shop. It's just like sitting there. So all my best shots that I do in these videos or whatever, I'll just throw them up there.
If anybody wants them, have at them. So subscribe, like the video, and thanks for watching.